get my bank.
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Eugene Rowe, host of the podcast For Business. On behalf of our team, I'd like to say thanks. Every month, we're able to impact thousands of lives all over the globe with relevant, impactful, and insightful guests. Some of them have even been featured on national television shows like ABC's Shark Tank and CNBC's The Profit. Our mission is simple: to journey with you on your road to achievement. To do that, I'd like to invite you to partner with us in our Share All promise. I promise to continually share for free without commercial interruption and unnecessary subscriptions. And I ask that you promise to share us with your friends. Here's something you like? Simply use the social share buttons at the bottom of the page to tell your network about the podcast For Business. It's simple, easy, and only takes 5 seconds. That's it, partner. You've made the Share All promise.
All new radio for small business. Put your mouth where your money is. Radio for small business with HomeBaBiz.
It's Radio for Small Business, HomeBaBiz.com. Your host, Eugene Rowe. My next guest has luggage that folds. I'm about to get on a plane literally right now, and we need to talk to Mr. Stephen Hirsch of Biagi. Stephen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So can you tell us a little bit of luggage that folds? Okay, that's something interesting. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your business and your products?
Yeah, so Biagi makes innovative travel products, not only luggage that folds, but other products that make travelers' lives simpler. But our core product, like you mentioned, is foldable luggage because, as you know, luggage takes up a lot of space in your home, and this is an issue that nobody really has dealt with before we came along. Basically, we make durable, lightweight luggage that you could fold up and store easily in a drawer, on a shelf, under a bed, things like that.
And that makes sense. I literally have a whole corner full of luggage, and you can't fold it, you can't throw it under anything, and I've got a whole corner of one of my offices full with just empty luggage sacks. So that's a great idea. So
thank you.
What part of the world are you in, by the way?
I live in New York.
I know that eventually your business was able to get to the point where you were able to kind of start with raising capital and things like that, because I know some people have seen you on ABC's Shark Tank. Can you tell us about the journey to raising capital? Not necessarily the show, but the journey that you took to starting to raise capital.
So my company is pretty much self-funded by me and my partners. We don't borrow. That's really not our business model. We invest in our own business. We sell inventory. Once in a while, we'll borrow against purchase orders. If we get a big order from somebody, we might use a factor. I don't know if you know what a factor is. I'm assuming you do.
Yes, I do, yeah.
I guess your listeners don't know what a factor is. Basically, you get an order from a company, like let's say I do business with QVC, for example. They'll write me an order, and in order for me to be able to pay my factory before I get paid by them, I'll borrow against that purchase order.
So, and that's interesting. Most people think you get an order from, say, for instance, a Target or a QVC or somebody, and they automatically send the money. But it could be quite a while before, purchasers actually send you the cash, right?
Yeah, it could be 60 days or even as much as 90 days.
So when it comes to, I know you said you guys don't borrow necessarily. That's not your business model. There are probably a million people that would call you crazy. Tell us about the mindset or the thought process behind not borrowing against your company's assets.
Every business is different, and I wouldn't knock somebody for borrowing money. Most companies do it. I've done it with previous business as well, but ultimately we changed our business model and we operate, a very, very, very lean. We reinvest basically, everything that we make, we reinvest into inventory, and ultimately it catches up, in a positive way. I mean, that's just the way we like to do it. Again, there's so many different business models that you could use.
And you're able to sleep better at night, I'm guessing.
Exactly.
We're talking to Stephen Hirsch, owner of Biagi, on Radio for Small Business. Check it out on HomeBaBiz.com. Connect, capitalize, go. Stephen, we've already talked about the mindset of raising capital. We've even talked about what factors are when getting orders and things like that. Let's go back into, the raising capital, more of the mindset when you ended up on ABC's Shark Tank. What's going through your head, and what are you trying to get across to the sharks in order to cash that check?
My strategy with getting on the show, for getting on the show, not just for getting on the show, for having success on the show and trying to score a deal with one of the sharks, was basically to get a strategic partner. So I mentioned that we don't like to borrow money. The best alternative to that is to have a partner who not only can help you with the money, but can also add more to the business. Instead of just borrowing somebody, it could be somebody that helps you grow, like a bank will lend you money, and then, and obviously that helps you for sure if you're going down that route 100%. Every business needs capital in order to operate, but, the next level is to really, I work with Lori Grenier, so not only does she invest in the company, but she also bought me some of my largest customers.
Wow.
No bank's going to do that for you.
And a lot of people don't think about that, right? So not only did she get a piece of the company, but it's like you said, she's motivated to go get more business for her.
Capitalize.
Interested enough and to be on board and help me sell, So the strategic partner doesn't have to be that, though. It doesn't have to be, a shark from Shark Tank. I mean, not that many people are get that opportunity. It could be anybody. It could be fulfillment, somebody who does your fulfillment or helps you with fulfillment. It could be different kind of a partner who can help you grow your business in some way, shape, or form. And everybody's got to bring something to the table.
That makes sense. We're talking to Stephen Hirsch with Biagi right here on Radio for Small Business at homepabiz.com. He's already talked to us about raising capital, being on the Shark Tank, even borrowing, not having a business plan of borrowing, and then being able to factor as well. Stephen, with you guys' line of products, where are you seeing that the most people are liking it or loving it? What kind of feedback are you getting?
We get great feedback. I mean, I have a very niche product. It's, luggage is a very broad category. It's not, people don't travel necessarily that often, and there's so many different kinds of products in the category, and we sell a very specialized product. So our customers are very loyal customers. These are people who really do, feel that we solve a problem for them, and we get a lot of repeat business, which is obviously the ultimate feedback. The positive feedback that you could get.
They're definitely loving it then. Stephen Hirsch, owner of Biagi. Biagi.com. How do you spell that?
Biaggi.com.
Okay, Biaggi.com. Stephen Hirsch, thanks for taking your time out here at homepabiz.com.
Thank you.
Connect. Capitalize. Go.
It's the Podcast for Business News segment. Over the weekend, Verizon Retail Index sees heavy Black Friday e-commerce traffic. It was a strong digital Black Friday, according to Verizon Enterprise Solutions' third annual Verizon Retail Index. The most recent report shows a 9% year-over-year increase in e-commerce traffic. The Verizon Retail Index tracks e-commerce traffic across Verizon's broadband networks to the top 25 U.S.-based online retailers as identified by eMarketer based on annual revenue. It's Cyber Monday, and Greyhound, their Cyber Monday sale reveals the biggest discount in history. The largest provider of intercity bus transportation today revealed its Cyber Monday sale, including a 75% discount on travel, which is the largest given in its history. To receive the discounts, customers must book their travel today, November 28th. Cyber Monday news even more. Bosses beware. Employees plan to shop while on the clock. An estimated 94% of workers intend to bargain hunt at work this Cyber Monday. Work productivity is once again expected to drop on Cyber Monday as employees take advantage of the best deals of the day, according to a recent survey by Retail Me Not. Shoppers see a lot of value in Cyber Monday, with almost 1 in 5 customers dubbing it the best day for savings of the year. Of those surveyed, nearly half, 47%, will shorten their workday and leave early. 26% will take a long lunch, and 13% will go to work late. In other news, raising money, crowdfunding, Monetary Metals raises $506,000 in equity financing. Monetary Metals announces that it's raised over $506,000 in equity capital. The pre-money valuation of the company was $3 million. The company had set out to raise $400,000, so the round closed at 27% oversubscribed. The company plans to use the proceeds to accelerate its gold fixed income product, its marketing, including the launch of an important gold market indicator, intellectual property, and general counsel purposes. That's it for the Podcast for Business News today. Stay tuned for